Hello Pisces, welcome to your October love reading. This is for any Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and North nodes out there. So, first things first, oh my god, was I getting so many messages for you and I was vibing out in your song, and it's really weird because my dog is sitting behind the camera. He's lying on the lounge and he will not stop staring at me, and it's making me creepy and uncomfortable. I wanted to say that there is someone watching you, 100%. I don't know whether it's just one person, someone is like paying close attention to you, or literally with this 10th house coming out, we have like the world, so it feels like you're kind of like out on display in a way. People are seeing you, people are seeing the like light of your spirit. I feel like this October you guys are becoming really super duper radiant. I was getting so many like spiritual downloads for you guys, like you guys, whoa, you and Capricorn, I sort of feel are going through like the biggest spiritual awakenings this month, and it's really interesting because these are love readings, but it's like I was saying to Capricorn, without like yourself, there is no relationship to the other. So it's literally, I feel as though a lot of my readings are actually bringing up what healing needs to happen individually in order to like create healthier relationships with other people. So I wrote down some channeled messages and I've got some songs for you that you will probably want to check out in the description box. There will be a link to your song, so make sure you do check that out. 2 songs that you have actually. Yeah, it was just like boom, 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 so many messages. So I'm actually going to read you some of these messages and then we're going to talk about the cards, because I've pulled your astrology cards first before we get into everything else and you and your person and stuff. So, finally allowing, embracing, healing, feeling, allow. And I literally wrote down here, feel again. Like there's feeling coming up for you guys. I feel like you're feeling, and you have fire element desire coming up. So I feel as though you're actually allowing yourself to feel your desires. Like it sort of feels as though you've been stifled for a bit. Like you haven't been expressing yourself authentically, even to yourself. Like you've been like, it's like the feeling I'm getting, like someone that will not let themselves want a new pair of shoes, even though you know you need a new pair of shoes, because you sort of just like, well, I can't afford them, or you know, they're not necessary, or you know, that's vain. I think that you've been not allowing yourself to actually want the things in life that you want, and so I feel like this month is all about like reconnecting with that primal desire, that primal need, that primal want that you have, that we all have. Like we are literally human beings. We didn't come to this earth to struggle, to suffer, to starve, to not have what it is that we want and need. If you want the whole world, go out and take it. And I feel like, you know, there's so many messages that are coming up with these cards, but we're going to keep going because Pisces, this is a big month. That's all I can say. A new horizon. It's a new day. Moon, rise. Spirit is lifting you up. Like literally, you guys are being lifted up. You have the sun here, which says Spirit, Libra, I balance in the reverse. Libra season is trying to bring you into a balance and a harmony, respect for yourself, inner wisdom, inner knowing, inner truth, following the voice of your spirit. God, the divine, angels, awakening, spirit guides, literally like just like so many guides coming through for you guys. So much help from the higher realms, help from the non-physical realms. Like you are very much not alone this month. And that's why like spirit is coming up too. It's sort of saying you are not on your own. You are being extremely intuitively guided with everything that you do. So trust it and follow it and believe it. We have birds as well. So I want to say that for you guys, birds are definitely your spirit animals. Like there's probably plenty more. Watching my dog, oh my god, he's trying to get up out of the chair and he's stretching. You're so cute, little greed. So I also think I wrote that distraction, or getting tempted to distract. So there is a definitely. Do you want to come and give me a hug, Doug? What are you doing? Awkward bastard. There's definitely like a temptation here to be distracted, become distracted, to possibly distract someone else. What are you doing? Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi, man, you creeper. He's being so awkward. Come here. Come say hi. He wants to go lay out in his bed outside. Look at him. You awkward little book. Awkward little boy. Okay, pause for 1 second. I'm going to let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? Come on. Get outside. It's cold out there. My hip. Oh, be careful of your hips, y'all. Oh, I'm getting a phone call now. God damn it. Pause, okay? Hello?
Hello.
Hey, babe.
What are you doing?
Filming a reading.
Perfect. Do you want makeup?
What are you getting?
Nothing. Just saying, do you want makeup?
Nah, I think I'm okay.
Okay. Alright. No worries.
Have you been having fun?
Oh, we'll talk about it when I get home.
Okay, because I can see that you sound lit.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking lit, baby.
Aww.
I wish you were here, but it's all good. It'll work out well.
Okay, Pickles.
Love you.
I love you too.
Ta-da.
Bye. Oh my god. Doug, I'm sorry, we can't walk yet. I got stuff to do and your dad's drunk. Stop it, please. I can't help that you can't go anywhere. Oh my god. Okay, guys. So we're back. I don't know, like literally as I was just saying, tempted to distractions, or a bunch of different distractions came up. And the dog's come back inside and he's frustrating me because he won't stop staring at me and I got stuff to do. Oh my god. So there could be people that are definitely annoying you, Pisces. You're definitely getting some frustration vibes coming up for you. Okay, so anyway. I put slow, rest, watching you, shelter, tempted to distract. So I feel as though slowing down is going to be really beneficial for you and actually allowing yourself to rest a little bit, because I feel like, you know, you've got so much that you want to do and achieve. You've got a lot of desire, but you're not allowing yourself to integrate it through rest. And rest is actually so much more important than we believe it is. It's the patriarchy that has left us to believe that, you know, rest is worthless and, you know, no rest for the wicked and I'll sleep when I'm dead and all that sort of stuff. That is so toxic. So toxic. Like literally, we've been so convinced that productivity is the only way to actually be successful or to be worth anything in this world that we end up literally just burning ourselves out. And that's what I feel like with you guys, Pisces. You've burned yourselves out a little and it's time to like slow down and reconnect with your feminine side, with your divinity, just with your spirit guides, and like actually allow this healing to come in, because it's wanting to come in for sure. So then the last few messages I have for you is someone is watching you, morning sun, restless, drive, go, be, do, create, and feel. And that's that element of desire, that drive, create, do, be, feel, especially with that sun as well. That's like exciting creative energy that's coming through. It's also a very, very positive omen. So this is going to be a good month for you, Pisces. When it comes to love, I think you're going to feel really passionate about someone, but you're also going to be feeling really passionate about what it is that you're creating and putting out in the world. And I think that creativity is something that's just going to be really coming up for you this month. So let's have a look now at what your strengths are and your weaknesses are. So let's start with your weaknesses. What is the weakness for Pisces in the month of October regarding love, Spirit? What is the... Oh, okay. So the weakness for Pisces is reflection. Yeah, okay. Reflection with Mother Goddess in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So that's that divine feminine. The divine feminine aspect of you is asking for you to spend a little bit more time in rest, relaxation, and reflection mode. And I think that's actually going to be hard for you because you have so much that you want to create. You have so much that you want to do. You're very much feeling as though you're in the doing mode. And look, we have relaxation at the bottom of the deck with frustration under that as well. So I think if you don't allow yourself the relaxation that you need, if you don't allow yourself to slow down, to stop for a bit, to smell the roses with growth coming out there, then you're not going to be able to have that balance. Wow, we literally have stillness under that. So all these cards are literally telling you that it's definitely time to like find a bit of balance, relaxation, quiet down, quiet things down within yourself, because it feels as though you have a bit of reflecting to do when it comes to love and when it comes to relationships, and this could have to do with your mother as well. Like you could have witnessed this specific type of relationship dynamic as you were growing up, and just like some toxic traits that have caused you to act in certain ways and to be certain ways and to like just digest things in certain ways. And so Mother Goddess is asking you to have a bit more of a look into why you may react the ways that you do, why you may feel the way you do about certain things, and just like, you know, understanding things from a higher perspective is really important for you, because you do have that sun spirit. Spirit is really close to you this month. You are really connected with nature. You really are connected with, you know, just with God, with whatever you want to call it, source, the divine, Yahweh, you know, whatever it is that you want it to be named. That's like, you're really connected to it. So the more you can allow yourself to go within, the more you're going to find that you have an easier time in relationship and with love and with just like healing and creating what it is that you're here to create. Because I feel like you're definitely here to create something. You're in creation mode. You've got a lot of desire, like literally the desire that you have to create something in particular. It comes from spirit and it's meant to be out in the world with those cards there. So, what are your strengths? What are your strengths? I know I said weaknesses again. What is Pisces' strength when it comes to love in the month of October, please, Spirit? What is Pisces' strength in the month of October? Oh, sorry guys, just a bit of burpage there. Burpage. Some things are opening this month, so could be going out and getting lit. I'm getting a bit on it this month, Pisces. Because my boyfriend literally just rang me and he was at the pub, because the pub's literally just opened today. So, wow, look at this. Look at this. Your strength is exactly what I was talking about. The strength in the month of October, when it comes to love, is your creativity. Look at what is growing in her womb. That is literally growing in her womb. Like you feel really fertile at the moment. Like there's something in you that is needing to be birthed and created out into this world. And there's also going to be something really surprising that happens. So that's awesome. I love that. You guys are going to definitely get some sort of surprise in love this month. It's going to feel really, really good. So I love that. Love that. I don't even feel as though these readings are so much about like love as they are self-love. Hey, like it's just really interesting. But some of you guys might even be wanting to like make food. I feel as though some of you guys, like I'm literally seeing this is like an ice cream cone that's like going through like this big crazy. I was just seeing like used to be this game, I don't know what it was called, Purple Place. I think it was called Purple Place, and you used to like make cakes and stuff and things like that. I'm seeing that game. So for some of you guys, and you used to be able to put them in boxes that look like that too. So I think there's actually like there's something to do with like food and creativity and just like, I don't know, could even be that you guys, you're not having any Pisces suns, you're not having a birthday, but you guys could be having a birthday, going to a birthday, or something just like happens out of the blue that's like really exciting. So I really love that energy. That's great. That's fantastic. Once again, like your message is that you're just going to be really connected and really like creative this month. And I think it's going to actually really help your relationship or just your connection that you have with someone. You don't have to be in a physical relationship just yet. So anyway, let's have a look at you, Pisces. What is the energy of Pisces in the month of October? What are they coming out as? What do we have here? We have autumn. Release the old and rest. Letting things go. I'm going to grab one more card. For some reason, for the last 3 signs, I've felt the call to grab 2 cards. So if you guys have watched any of the other signs, because it correlates to a different part of your chart, then you will notice that, and I'm sorry, but it's just, I do things the way Spirit calls me to do it. So you have, wow, lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. That's cool. So as you lay the past to rest, you actually are planting new seeds for so much abundance. Apples are a symbol of abundance and harvest and receiving and being open. There's a lot of really good vibes here on the table for you, Pisces. Your creativity might even bring you a happy surprise when it comes to your relationships, because you might just find that you are more seen than you realize. You might just find that you are more abundant than you realize. You might even find that you are going to reap rewards and it's going to make you a lot happier than you've even realized was possible, sort of thing. Like, this is crazy. So what about your person? I want you to think of a person, Pisces, whether you're like they're your partner or, you know, put it where it fits, whoever it is that you want to think of them now, and we're going to pull some cards for how they are showing up this October. How is Pisces person showing up this October, please, Spirit? Pisces person. Okay, we have broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. We got that for someone else as well. Can't remember who it was, but, ooh, okay. Wow, that just flipped right over. So, Lord at the bottom of the deck, so take charge with authority. So between the both of you, I think there's definitely like there's a leveling up here. There is a taking charge. There is, as I was beginning to start this reading, I was thinking of the concept like take your power back, and I just heard Take Your Power Back by Narco Bear in my head. So yeah, with that Lord, it's like that divine masculine energy that's coming through to say take charge, take the leap, do the thing, make it happen. It's divinely guided by God. The thing is, don't overdo it when it comes to like your physical everyday stress and realities though. Like, make it happen, but make it happen from an intuitively connected place. It needs to come from spirit and not from the world. It needs to come from, you know, abundance and connection and love and freedom, more so than it needs to come from a need to create or do anything in particular. So your person is showing up, broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace, and as elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So your person could definitely be older than you, for sure. They could also be Aboriginal, so that is awesome. Let me know if they are, who's their mob, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's pretty bloody awesome. I love that card. It's one of my favorite cards of the deck. It reminds me of my grandpa. But anyway, so with broken arrow, this is talking about peace. This person is someone that is coming into peace. They're trying to move on from ancestral patterns that have held them back in their past. They are trying to move on from a way of being that doesn't serve them so much. And wow, I'm literally getting like a pain in my temple now. So this is definitely true for some of you guys. Your person is 100% working through deeply ingrained ancestral wounds. Like, I'm literally seeing like neurons sort of thing, like the wiring and firing of someone's brain. Like, there could literally be something that has to do with your partner or the person you're thinking of, their brain, like the way they think, maybe the way their family thinks, or even like toxic habits that they have that have caused issues with their brain, or just, I don't even know, like, they could also be talking about like this psychic downloads that you're receiving, because that like really just hurt for a second. That was interesting. Anyway, so yeah, your person's coming into peace. They're moving on as well. I think that this is a really powerful month, and I think it's all this retrograde energy that's coming up, and like, you know, a bunch of retrogrades that are coming direct, as well as like Mercury being in retrograde in Libra. I think that's really powerful because it's bringing up a lot of relationship things that need to come up. So like healing deep ancestral wounds and trauma. So your person's in a state of dealing with their ancestral wounding and trauma, and you know, I feel as though they're actually coming to peace with themselves. So that's really awesome. Really, really awesome. It's good to hear. I also wanted to say that I ran well and truly out of room on your piece of paper, so it feels like you might have so much that you want to express and you just can't fit it all in. There's like too much that wants to come out. Like, it's almost like, you know, you're given 1,000 words to write in an essay and you want to write to 2,000, 3,000. You just don't want to cap. You just want to keep going. Like, there's so much creative energy that's coming through you. So let's have a look now. What is going on with Pisces in the month of October regarding love? What do you want to talk to us about, Spirit? Whoop. 4 of Swords in reverse. That's that needing to rest. We have the 7 of Cups, being a little bit confused. Ooh. And then, okay, we got a bunch here. Ooh. Okay, I'll take them, fine. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. The bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel as though your luck is changing. But I feel as though it all has to do... Wow, interesting. Okay, so this is a really interesting spread. I feel like your problem, Pisces, is that you don't allow yourself the time and space to rest and heal like you need. You've lost things in the past. There is loss that is coming up. I'm really, really being drawn to this Five of Cups that's come up. This is literally grief. It's losing something that really, really hurts to say goodbye to. You know, it's deep loss as well. It's not something that's just surface level. It's not just like losing some money. This is like losing a person. This is like losing a relationship that meant everything to you. Losing a person that literally meant everything to you. Like, it's really intense. And with you literally have the priest and the priestess coming out, and both in reverse. And you know, you are the priestess, you are the high priestess, Pisces, priestess, like both of these guys. So this is telling me that you have not, wow, and they flipped that Six of Wands onto the side. So this is up to you. Your energy at the moment, Pisces, is extremely relevant to how you're feeling in that exact moment. And 10th house with the Six of Wands coming out too, this is a lot of recognition. This is people, like I said in the beginning of this, my dog was staring at me and it was making me uncomfortable. Like, there is literally like a lot of eyes on you at the moment, and it could literally be making you feel a little uncomfortable. And that's where you're needing to like really connect with this divine masculine and feminine aspect of your spirituality. Both of these cards, we need to turn them upright. We need to get them like feeling together. As well as, I think you want someone that is spiritually connected to you, not just like physically connected to you as well. I think you want someone that actually can like, you can be yourself with on a soul level, more so than just like a physical, like worldly level, like what you see is what you get. I think that you need someone that's like going to give you the depth that you really require. So Seven of Cups as well, coming out with the Four of Swords in reverse, is telling me that I think you spend too much time thinking and not enough time like just allowing and resting. Because remember, we had allow. Finally allowing and embracing, healing and feeling, a new horizon. It's a new day, moonrise. Spirit is lifting you. Spirit is trying to lift you up this month and give you the abundance that you deserve. But I feel as though you're actually the one that gets in your own way, because you spend so much time in like this nostalgic, melancholy sort of upset vibe. Which is totally understandable, because Pisces, you know, I'm a Pisces sun, so this is relevant to me too. And I know that I've been through an absolute poo storm of the last 2 years. It's been to complete and utter crap. I've hated it. It's been the worst 2 years of my life. But at the same time, look at where I've gotten to. It has pushed me to becoming me. It's pushed me to doing this and to shining my light and spreading my truth, which I did not have the confidence to do before. So everything that's been happening for you has been happening, like I just said, for you, not to you, for you. It's just that at the time, it feels like it is so against you. It feels like spirit hates you. It feels like, you know, there is no freaking God. Like, it's just horrible. So, you know, I'm not downplaying the way you feel at all with this Seven and this Five of Cups. This is a lot of confusion, and it's come out of loss. It's become because, you know, this could even be confusion with like, does spirit even exist? Like, if God was real, why would these negative things keep happening to people around me, to me, to like, to just in the world? Like, because that's the thing, Pisces, y'all are so connected to the world. We are collective. Like, we are the last sign. The last 4 signs in the zodiac are collective energies, and they you know, that means that we feel through the collective. We have this collective power that's more so than just the individual. And so Pisces, especially, last sign of the zodiac, we're encompassing every single sign that makes up the entire zodiac. We have a little bit of everything. And so that causes us sometimes to be so deeply empathetic that we don't know how to actually function into the world. It's like we're more connected and feel safer in spirit than we do in the world. So this is like, you know, I feel like we're desiring to actually bring our spiritual connection more so into the physical, and creating something that feels like it's actually real and tangible. We can smell it, we can taste it, we can touch it. We don't have to spend our lives. It's really important, I feel like, as well for Pisces to be doing something in work that actually brings about like bliss and happiness that they want to do, especially with desire and the world. The 10th house correlates to your career. What you want to do. You need to do something that doesn't stifle your spirit, because I've done that. Once again, bringing this back to me. I use me as an example because it's the best example I have. I worked in hospitality for about 10 years, from when I was 16 to 24 or 25, something like that. So close to 10 years. And I hated it with a passion, with a cold-hearted passion. And it's taken me until 26 years old to be able to finally start doing what I feel called to do, and to trust in spirit, because spirit's been guiding me this whole time, just like spirit's been guiding you. Like, those two cards coming out together in the reverse is not a coincidence. Tarot is not a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence, and no one understands that better than the Pisces. So essentially, this is you needing to spend more time resting and allowing yourself to feel the downloads that you're getting, because you've got so much drive, like I said, that you want to just keep doing, but spirit is asking you to slow down because you're confusing yourself with trying to like do too many things at once. The Six of Wands is saying you're definitely going to have your success, but firstly it came out in the reverse, then it came out on the side, now I'm putting it in the upright. You're having to literally pick it up and flip it around, change it in your very own way, because you need to do that by allowing yourself to trust yourself, Pisces. It's the most important thing a Pisces can do, is learn to trust themselves. Like, you guys are so connected to spirit. That's why as soon as I got up all in your energy, all I was getting was, holy crap, spiritual, spirit, like angels, God, divine, it's all around us, it's all there. And you're like, look how passionate and like, woo, I'm getting. Like, whew. Spirit really, really, really wants to bring this through for you. You need balance. You need that understanding that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be successful. You will be successful. You are going to be put on a pedestal, Pisces. You're going to be seen. And it's weird because this isn't even, it doesn't even feel like we're talking about love. But I feel as though love has got a lot to do with your connection to yourself and to what you want to create in this world. It feels as though, like in your past, you could have even been stifled by relationships, and certain relationships kept you held down, so you didn't feel as though you could put yourself out there in the world. And you need a spiritual connection. You need to be with someone that is on the same level as you. You need that. It's like, you know, and they don't have to be like super duper woo woo like you are, which you probably are. Like, they don't need to be listening to tarot readings all the time and like know their astrology chart and all this sort of stuff. They just need to be someone that is willing to do the work as well, and to be open and to heal through that ancestral trauma and to deal with it. So let's pull some cards for your person now, Pisces. What is going on with Pisces person in the month of October regarding love? Eight of Pentacles. Cool. That's right. They're doing the work. They're working on their ancestral healing. They're working on themselves. I think they're trying to find like a commitment within themselves, and like working on their healing and giving themselves some self-care, because it feels like they don't often give themselves self-care. It feels like they do like to sort of go out and maybe enjoy themselves, indulge a little bit. Ooh, look at all these cards that are falling out. Okay. That's all I'm going to take. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck for your person. So it feels like your person might be having some like sort of financial struggles, or they just feel like they're not receiving enough. Maybe that's why they're like putting so much time and effort into work, but it feels like work isn't so much bringing them as much as they deserve. Okay, so we've got heaps of cards that have just come out. We have the Magician in reverse with the Hermit upright and the Nine of Cups in reverse. So your person is having a little bit of trouble manifesting what it is that they're actually wanting. It could even be that, like, you know, they need to spend a little bit more time on their own and meditating and going within themselves, because like you've got all these cards that talk about meditation, that talk about going within, listening to the priest or the priestess within, that inner voice of knowing. It feels like your person struggles with that a little bit. It's like they want to create and put things out in the world, but they're not so much, haven't been doing the work within to bring themselves to that point. The fact though that we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Cups and the Sun, I feel as though that's what they're doing this month. They're actually going to be healing their inner child. And they're going to feel like you have Sun coming out in this reading twice. So that's twice of like super duper happiness. Look, Sun and Sun. So I love that. That's awesome. That's like the best vibe ever. Like they're the two happiest cards in the tarot, and well, in any deck really, you can't get happier cards than the Sun. So, you know, I think what you guys are going to be doing in the month of October and working together as... Sorry, she stopped. So I think that working together as a team, but as well as working individually on your healing and on your self-love journey, like morning sun, I've written down before, like it's going to feel like the morning sun. Like all of a sudden, I feel like you might wake up one day and you're just going to feel things like a weight is lifted, like the blow has been softened, like things aren't so intense anymore, and you can finally sort of rest and enjoy each other's company, or just enjoy the period of life that you're currently in. Like just maybe even enjoy being single, enjoy just being who you are and experiencing who you are. And it could even surprise you. That could be what that surprise is. Like you're going to be surprised that you feel, because sadness is underneath that. You could even be surprised that you feel so much better, and wow, you have wealth under that too. So it's like, it could surprise the absolute shit out of you that you end up having this happiness, and that, like, you know, this thing comes through and you have a windfall, some money comes. Oh my God, my boyfriend's ringing again. Pause. Hello?
Hi. What are you doing?
Still doing a reading?
Don't matter.
You just rang me and asked me that.
Oh, sorry, I'm smashed.
Oh
Sorry.
no, you sound smashed, man.
Yeah.
I'll have Maccas if you have Maccas.
Oh. I reckon I know what you'd like.
I reckon you would.
You'd be a double bacon cheeseburger.
I don't know, I'm a bit of a quarter pounder girl.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Well, that works out well. Bit of a quarter pounder girl. Sorry. Sorry I'm smashed, but it's fine.
That's okay.
Do you want bacon on the quarter pounder?
No, I'm all good.
Alright, so it's a QP.
Yeah.
Alright, no worries. I'll see you soon.
Okay, I love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. Oh my God, guys, he's so drunk. But it is the first day pub's been open in about 3 months, so I don't blame him. Anyway, oh my God. That's up 3 cups. Like, some of you guys might definitely be dealing with someone that is getting off their head a little bit this month. Or they want to, or they used to. Something with drinking is definitely coming up for you guys, Pisces. Or just indulging. It doesn't have to be drinking, but, like, you know, doing too much of something. Okay, anyway, where were we? Don't even know what we were talking about. What's the download? What's the download, guys? Yeah, I just think there's a lot of happiness. There is definitely a lot of celebration here. I think your person is, you know, as they heal themselves, there's going to be a lot more ability for you guys to, like, be on a, just like a more mutual playing field. I feel like there'll be a lot more happiness and fun, because like that's what it feels like. Maybe your relationship hasn't been as fun as you'd like it to be, or you haven't been having as much fun since you left a relationship. Because with this Hermit as well, this could be that, like, you're not actually physically with this person anymore, or, you know, you haven't spoken to this person in a while, or, you know, put it wherever it fits. But I feel like both of you are actually going to be finding, like, quite a bit of happiness in releasing the past and letting things go and being different, in allowing different situations to sort of, like, pan out, and, you know, exploring going out. This could even be like some of you guys are going out, but there's also that, like, balance between actually taking care of yourself and spending time, like, nourishing yourself the way you desire and the way you need. There are so many distractions going on throughout your reading. Literally no one else's reading has been distracted like this. Yours is just effed up. So there's a lot going on around you guys. There is a lot. I can see how, like, there's all this happiness and desire and all this stuff. There's also a lot of noise and just a lot of, like, getting in the way. And, like, I don't know why my dog is annoying me so much. Like, he doesn't usually annoy me, but he's annoying me so much today because he just keeps staring at me like all he wants to do is walk. And I'm sorry, but I can't always just walk you. The start, yeah, because there's too much going on. There could even be, I want to say this, Pisces, don't let people pull at you. Okay, even if it's your partner, even if your partner is sort of, like, dragging your energy a little bit, don't allow anyone to drag your energy. You need to put your walls up and put your boundaries up. And this Priest and priestess is like doing the work so people can't actually affect you. You know, if you need to be protected, do some protection rituals, because that's definitely coming up for you guys. It's just a lot going on. So what is the advice that you have for Pisces in love in the month of October, please, Spirit? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, you got the Lovers, cool. The Five of Swords. Is that all? I swear another card fell out. Okay, let's get one more. Hit that star at the bottom of the deck again. One more, please, Spizzer. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. Two of Cups at the bottom of the reverse. In reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And that's that balance and compromise that I was talking about before. I think things need to be a bit more like equal between the two of you, because it feels like maybe one of you is working a lot and providing for the other person, and you know, there needs to be a bit more of like a mutual thing going on here. So your advice is with this Lovers, the Five of Swords, and this Page of Wands, is talking to me about needing to like come with more compassion, come with more love. I love this Lovers card. That's why I use it for the relationship readings, because it gives me like such kind-hearted, like loving vibes. Like they're both nude sort of thing. He's nude. They're both like just bare, you know, opening their hearts, allowing it all to come through. Also, look, there's apples in there and there's apples here too. So apples, like I said, are abundance. There's a lot of abundance between the both of you, but I think it comes down to compromise as well and working together. I think you guys, with this Ten of Wands underneath that too, have been going through a struggle for a long time, and it's been putting strain on your relationship, or it's just been putting strain on you as a person. You've been really struggling, and it's been made it hard for you to want to like get out in the world and actually like try and meet people or meet someone. It's like you really want to, but you always feel like that little bit held back. So with Five of Swords and this Knight of Wands coming out, it sort of says like, don't jump into things, don't argue, like, you know, don't jump into arguments that sort of like spur of the moment. Like maybe think a bit more than you say. Don't do petty stuff either, you know, like I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that's like a little bit annoyed by these phone calls and stuff, and I'm trying to work, and yet like my partner's sort of like maggot and that's what we say in Australia for like really drunk. And it's like sort of like pulling on my nerves. But that's, you know, our advice is to not let it get to you, not have a heated argument out of the blue when someone's half cut because they've annoyed you. Like, just, you know, build a bridge, get over it. Relationships need compromise. We need to talk about things when the time is right and stuff. Like, you know, it's just one of those things. I think your person just wants to be a little bit more fun. Like with this Three of Cups and the Sun, that's all about fun. And I think your person's been held down a lot by like a lot of like really intense things with broken arrow and ancestral patterns. It's like things that could have even come from a really rough family upbringing, something that's just been really difficult for them, and now they're trying to come into this energy of peace. You're both trying to like create and come into an energy of peace. You're super duper creative at the moment. You, I think, have got something that you need to birth into the world, and it's actually going to surprise you how successful it can be. But it's all about like trying to like come from a space of grace and love and opening your heart, like that beautiful Piscean heart. And I, you know, like I said, I'm a Pisces sun, so I can really understand like toxic and high vibe Pisces energy. And toxic Pisces energy can be really like I honestly think it can be not only just delusional in the fact that we don't like to ground ourselves in the real world at all, we like to live in spirit world, but we can actually be like really petty and cruel, and like I honestly feel as though we can kind of like just, you know, there's like a bad dark side of Pisces, and there's the dark side that's good, that's like really sensual and sexual and is like dreamy and all this sort of stuff. But I feel like, you know, we need to be careful of being the dark side of Pisces, or not so much the dark side, the toxic side, which is sort of like thinks that we know everything, think that we know the way things should be, and also lets people walk all over us. Or it's not so much that we do the walking on other people, but it's that we'll go behind their back and complain about it rather than just confronting them. So, you know, if you need to confront someone, confront them, be open. Don't be that toxic Pisces that sort of just is like, no, I'm just gonna like hide it all in and complain about it and just like keep doing it. that doesn't help anybody. So I think you guys, like, you're so creative, you got so much power, you got so much passion, it's coming through, so much happiness it's coming through for the both of you as well. It's just really important that you like give yourself as much time as possible to relax and to rest and to integrate the way you feel, because the way you feel is leading you towards like this happy new future that you really have been wanting. I can really feel it. Like, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Like, you've put in the time, you've put in the effort, you both have. I feel like your partner or the person you're thinking about has worked really, really hard. They've been working really, really hard. They've been going, grinding, and they need a rest too. You both need a rest, because, you know, it's like you're kind of losing, you know, there's only so long that you can like pump. Like I said in the beginning, burnout is a real thing. So anyway, guys, that is what I have for you, my beautiful Pisces. Let me know if this resonated. Let me know if this was helpful, if it gave you any clarity, guidance, whatever you want to talk to me about. Hit me up in the comments. Oh my God, I literally just was like, comments. Don't give me one of those. But yeah, so if you liked it, please also like the video, because it does really help with the algorithm and all that jazz. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that at www.crystallinepriestess.com. You can do that through the description box, or you can head to the channel banner and you can just like click the little button there. It'll direct you straight there. Okay, so yeah, I've got lots of different options on there to choose from, so you can, you know, whatever your price range is, all is well. Soon I'm actually going to be offering natal birth chart readings, which I'm super duper excited for. I'm an astrology student nerd, and I'm ready to sort of just like start delving into this whole new thing, and I'm really, really keen, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully it's going to be ready sometime in November. So yeah, check me out on Instagram as well, because I like to update that daily. I try to stay as consistent as I can, but you know, I'm a Pisces. You guys know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you to your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, all the beautiful benevolent beings that are surrounding you in all moments. And I'm going to see you guys in your next reading, which should be next week. I'm going to be doing general readings, and then we'll get into some more picker cards. So I love you so much, and I will talk to you in the next one. Farewell.